Okay, Aries, I had to pick this filter only because the song that went with it was Rick Astley. Even though I'm not using the song, I was like, yes, this is it. So fun. Okay, Aries, do you want to know what's coming in February? I know, it's been rough. I shouldn't laugh. All my beautiful Aries. We're gonna call in some messages, always and only from the highest vibration of love and light. Always and only in the highest good of anyone who receives these messages. If you resonate as Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or for any other reason, then there might be a nugget of wisdom in here for you. I got, y'all ain't playing, I got the Viking deck out. Because we are pulling for the masculine energy. Not necessarily, but we're pulling, yeah. Why not? That's what's coming through. Aries, obviously fiery, very masculine. And so you struggle with your feminine. I know this, and I know that you've been through the ringer the last 4 years because the feminine has been through the 7 levels of hell the last 4 years. We did 7 levels in 4 years. That's not fair. However, the masculine energy will now be doing the 7 levels of hell in 2 years. 2.5, maybe close to 3. We can probably give them 3 if we have to. The thing is the feminine went first to make space so that the masculine can do it in 2 years, okay? This is all my intuition. If you don't agree, if you don't resonate with it, fabulous. I love it. We all have our own perspectives right now. I might wake up tomorrow and go, what the hell was I talking about? I was a moron. But right now I'm very, very firm on this. So, Aries. No. Aries, you're indecisive because I can't make a decision. What are you doing? All right, let's just pick a card. Wow. You're having trouble committing to decisions. That's what's coming through. You're having trouble committing to certain things. Whoa. Dude. You got some purple fire going on here. Look at this card. I've never pulled this in a reading. Aries. Look at the fiery red hair. This is a purple flame that she is. I mean, this dress is on fire. And I know it's purple, but 8 also is infinity, right, on its side. It's also recognizing and tuning into our own infinity, remembering we are one, remembering we are eternal. It's also, it can be a divine counterpart energy coming in, okay? I want to look it up because I always like to know how to pronounce them properly because I know I butcher them. Wanjo, let's see how it's pronounced. Wanjo or Wanyo. Wanjo. Seek joy actively. That's the message in the book. It is the most important aspect of your life right now. I love this for you, Aries, because I feel like the last 4 years you've been seeking misery. I'm not wrong. Stop it. Stop shaking your head at me. You know I am not wrong. Aries is so... You've had such a fire under your butt and nowhere to direct it the last 4 years. And so I know a lot of beautiful Aries who went deep into the 3D, right? And found a hill to die on. Didn't die, thank goodness, but found a hill to die on. And then was very vocal about that, right? There's a lot of Aries fiery signs tend to be activists, okay? You have a very activist energy. But February, 2024 is going to start calming that fire a little bit. In a good way, I promise. You're still going to be you. You're still going to be you. It just is, I know you've been through it. But you've also been in an energy of, come at me, bro. Like, there's no better way to fuck around and find out, right? That's where you've been. The last 4 years, you're getting a break now. You don't have to do that anymore. You can put the sword down. You can put the shield down. Because you're strong enough. There's nothing that's got anything on you. Anything that would come at you is nowhere near as powerful and strong as you are. Even in your weakest state, okay? put it all down. Put all the war shit down. Because you get to find joy. You get to seek joy now instead of seeking war. Okay? I know joy is not the opposite of war, but just go with me. Loyalty in tough times. Oh, I have an intruder. Intruder alert. Loyalty in tough times. Yeah. I feel like that's going to mean something different for everybody. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let you discern from that. Working for and with the community is a positive move. So here's the thing, Aries. I feel like for a lot of you, not all of you, for a lot of you, you have isolated yourself. You have self-isolated in some way. So for some of you in a big way. It's time to come back into the world now. We need you, okay? You've been cultivating that fiery energy. You've been blown off steam. You've been trying to find a place to put it, right? To put all that power. You're learning how to I don't like saying we learn how to control it, but we learn how to tame the beast within. You've been doing that, even though maybe you don't think you have. You absolutely have been. To exist in this world, you had to tame the beast, because you could burn it all down. But you don't have to do it all by yourself. Like, it's happening. You were part of that energy. That's what's coming through Aries big time. And probably for all the fire signs, is you were part of this Kali energy coming in. Like, I have been saying this, a lot of other people have been saying this. This is the time of destruction by fire. We've had, the last one was water, the flood, right? This is the time of destruction by fire, and boy, have we been seeing it. And because you were born with a sun sign, sun, moon, rising, or with the fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other. I'm not an astrologer, don't claim to be, but if you resonate very strongly with the sign, you are part of that energy of tearing down the old. And so you had all of this excess that you didn't know what to do with. You didn't do anything wrong. Everything you did, you needed to do, okay? It's time to come back now. Come back. We need you because we're doing shit now, I promise. I promise. I know you left because you were frustrated because we weren't doing enough, right? Come back. It's okay. So long-held wishes can come true now when you accept support and input from others. Aries, I am feeling so much resistance from you for this. Not all of you. Some of you are like, oh, thank God. Like, it's a big relief, right? But that awareness that's where you're at. For some of you, man, like, let us love you. Let me love you. Let me support you. Okay, there are people in your life who are saying this, who are thinking this, who are feeling this. They are there for you. And you may not even have realized that they hung out the whole time, but they are. Okay, let other people support. Like I said, put all the stuff down. Let's look at this again. So, I mean, divine counterpart. If you have been longing for a divine counterpart, I feel like for a lot of Aries, you're likely not ready yet. But if you have that longing, and as you've been going through this deep healing, visceral, really, really intense process the last couple of years, it's only gotten stronger. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna heal, and I'm gonna get rid of this longing for a partner because I just want to be alone. I just want to do this myself. If that, likely you've done the healing and that longing is stronger, then the only way to draw in the perfect partner is to continue down the path. And the path is asking you to do almost an about face, all right? And again, you're still on your path. This is just energetically, right? You have been walking out alone into the woods long enough. Okay, turn around and come back into the village, because there are those who are ready to support you and who want to support you. And we need you back in the fold, okay? And again, this is not going to be for all of you, but you know who you are.